I appreciate you taking time to join us here on Valley News Live. Hey, it's a lot easier to see across the valley today. The smoke from those Canadian wildfires, they're still blazing out there. You can see them here on visible satellite here. All of the gray that you see, that smoke, which was yesterday by the north winds being ushered into the valley and western Minnesota. But not today. Now we have the south wind kind of cutting off that transport of smoky, nasty, tough to breathe air. And we have really enjoyed some pleasant conditions across the valley today. We have a few clouds floating around through the atmosphere, but other than that, we're staying pretty dry. Temperatures very comfortable and below average for this time of the year. Right now, 72 at Hector, 72 at Moorheads Airport. We have dew points in the low 50s out there, so that's about average for this time of the year. We have an east-northeast wind at 7 miles per hour. Perfect conditions this evening. Where you see yellows, we have a few 60s in central Minnesota, 64 in Fosston, 68 in Devils Lake. Warmer in eastern North Dakota and the Red River Valley counties of Minnesota, where we're near 70, but most of us very comfortable. Those clouds have been lingering across Minnesota, as you see here. And the longer they linger, the more mild we're going to be overnight. But where we have clearing skies in the far northern part of Minnesota, as well as central North Dakota, temperatures could quickly fall as we go into the overnight hours. Here is a look at the big picture, though, across our area. First and foremost, we have showers on a line from basically Missouri into the Great Lakes. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms off the Gulf Coast of Texas. And here is Elsa making its way across the peninsula of Florida, is now positioned in Georgia. Right now, those winds are sustained at 45 miles per hour, gusting to 60 miles per hour. It's moving north 14 miles per hour. So near Valdosta, you can see the heavy rain bands associated with the storm, which by tomorrow will race through the Carolinas and on its way into the Virginias by 24 hours from now. Notice it's tropical storm strength, but becomes a tropical depression by late in the day tomorrow as it continues to weaken somewhat. Here's a look at your forecast. Tonight, those clouds linger in Minnesota. We'll have clearing skies in the Devils Lake Basin. Perfect conditions this evening. And quiet. Tomorrow morning, south winds with a few clouds out there. And as we go through the morning hours, our temperatures will rise from the low 50s and into the mid 70s for the afternoon. Now, we will see waving goodbye of the clouds in Minnesota, but they return from the west tomorrow as an unsettled weather system works its way out of the Pacific Northwest. And by the afternoon and early evening hours, we'll be producing thunderstorms in the central Dakotas. So our rain and thunder chances increase in the Devils Lake Basin and the James River Valley between 6 and 10 o'clock at night. Now, this model suggests an organized line. A bowing segment with this backward C shape here would indicate the potential for some gusty winds from a few of these storms. Not out of the question that we could see one or two of those storms being severe. We'll keep our eyes on that, but wind looks like the main threat right now after another day in the 70s and below average conditions. Notice this, though, dry north, chance of showers and thunderstorms south lingers into your Friday morning through the southeastern quadrant of North Dakota and parts of Lakes Country while it stays dry north of Interstate 94 and Highway 10. Temperatures rise from the mid 50s into the mid 70s for your day. Cloudy skies, we stay dry through the daylight hours, but it'll be after dark when Fargo and points south have a better chance of rain. In fact, by the 4 o'clock hour, most of us will be dry and in the mid and upper 70s as we improve on today's temperatures by a few degrees in all locations. Maybe you can even get out and spend some time on the links. This photo here shared by Dan from Village Green. Here's your planning forecast as we take a look. At Friday, we stay in the 70s, isolated morning rumbles of thunder. Saturday and Sunday, we begin warming up, particularly Sunday. And the heat stays through Tuesday, then another cold front drops us into the 70s. All in all, some pretty good weekend grilling weather and, well, had a